Are you living a life of comparison? Are you stuck in a job that's making you miserable? Are you not putting in the work that's necessary to get you where you want to go in life? Those might be reasons why you're feeling ugly right now. And I just want to clear up a fact real quick. You are not ugly. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are made for more, and you are worth it. Good morning, my name is Kim Meyer, and I'm pumped to be coming live to you here on Public House Media. Thank you so much for listening on the podcast version if you're in that realm, or thank you so much for jumping on here on Public House Media. Get a like and a love here to let me know that you're on. I am super excited to engage with you today and talking with you about why we feel so ugly sometimes. And, it's really just a matter of what the thoughts are in our head and not so much the reality of our life. So I really want to talk to you today about 5 things that are probably making you feel a little bit ugly and how you can change that. Because we don't have to walk around feeling that way. We don't have to walk around in a victim role. We don't have to walk around feeling like we're not made it for enough. So let's just clear things up right now. You are not ugly. Actually, you are the complete opposite. You are bold. You are beautiful. You are beautiful beyond measure. And there's things you just need sometimes you need to catch title, right? So let's just talk today about the title is so true in that there are so many women that walk around suffering from feeling not beautiful. They are the beautiful, beautiful women, but they just don't feel it on the inside. And that is such a shame because beauty is not just looks. Beauty comes from within. And that may sound cheesy and cliche, but it is totally the truth. What you wear on the inside is what you wear on the outside. So if you're not feeling good on the inside, you're not going to look good or feel good on the outside. And it's something that we need to change in this society, something we need to change within the community of women who are in our lives and are in our societies, who are the role models for our children growing up. So have you ever seen a beautiful woman and then you also saw her personality and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, she's not so beautiful anymore. So when you look at her physically, you may see things that society may feel are beautiful things. Long dark hair or blonde hair, beautiful skin, shapely body, all those kinds of things. But then once you get to know her and she's not so nice, she's actually kind of snarky, or she puts people down because she's the mean girl, all of that takes the beauty out of everything. So today I'm going to talk to you about 5 things that are going to help you get rid of the ugliness in your life and help you feel and be beautiful. So the first thing that is probably making you feel so ugly is the media. Shocker, right? Personally, I can't stand watching TV. The news just is a major energy drain on everything. If I really need to know something, I'll figure it out eventually. But I just don't watch the news anymore or watch media in general. I try to stay out of pop culture because it's really not my vibe. So once you understand how powerful your mind is, you can really try to protect what influences it. So the media is pouring into so many false information and emotions that people don't even realize that they're being brainwashed in a way, that they really have a place where an image of beautiful and sexy has really been put into this narrow, unrealistic ideal. And because of that, now everyone has this seed planted inside of them that in our heads and in our society that we believe that's what is beautiful. That's what we believe is the thing that you need to be. And isn't that crazy? So my advice is that you understand that we are building a society this way, and that you should never take it personally. But you should be strong enough to know that you are beautiful inside and out, and you don't need to compare yourself to other people to be beautiful. You don't need to compare yourself to the supermodels that are being airbrushed in magazines. You don't need to be comparing yourself to the actresses that are on your movie screens or whatever that starve themselves or put themselves to great lengths to get to this appealing and sexualizing nature. You are beautiful inside and out. You don't need a big chest. You can have a little chest like me. You can have little butt, big butt, blonde hair, red hair, black hair. You can get my drift here. It doesn't matter what you look like. The beauty is inside of you. And that's the second thing that I want to talk about is like you get what you put in. You get out of it what you put into it. So it's not just looking in the mirror. There are many women that don't like the way they look. Maybe it's their weight, maybe it's the features of their face, their hair, you name it. Women are extremely critical of themselves, and it's really an insane issue. I fall into that trap too. However, the most of the things that we don't like about ourselves, we can actually change about ourselves. So if you're feeling fat, get up and move. If you are feeling you don't like the color of your hair, change it. If you'd rather complain about it than change something about it, you need to rethink about what you're doing to get what you want. And so not that you need to be skinny, not that you need to have a certain color of hair, but if you're not happy with something, take action and do something about it. So if you're getting my drift here a little bit, what you put in is what you get out of it. It's kind of hard sometimes, but trust me, you will want that is also why people would rather just sit and complain and not just simply love themselves, because that, my friends, is a whole lot easier to sit and complain than it is to actually do something about it. So we always do what's easy, right? No, let's start doing something that's what's right for ourselves. Let's do some things that are attractive to everything. So if you want to take my advice here, invest in you, because you are worth it. You don't like something about yourself, change it. If you can't change it, then accept it. It's who you are, and that's what makes you beautiful. That's the most important thing. God has made you as an individual, as somebody who is perfect in his making. He makes no mistakes. And so if you're not taking care of yourself in a way that makes you feel ugly, do something about it. If you are who you are, and that's what you need to accept, then accept that. I am going to be this height for the rest of my life. If I hated my height, there's been really nothing I could do about it, so I would need to accept it. Now, if I'm not happy with the color of my hair, I can change it. I've done that. If I'm not happy with the size of pants that I'm wearing, I can do something about that. However, I can't change, my eye color. I can't change the length of my legs. I can't change some of the specific things, like my personality I can work on, but I'm just who I am. And so the sooner you can love who you are, the more beautiful that you're going to be on the inside and the outside. So number 3, maybe your job is making you miserable. Speaking firsthand, I love my job. I love the people I work with. But I know there are a lot of people that I work with outside of my career job that are not so excited about their jobs. It takes a toll on them mentally, physically, emotionally, and there's lots of really good things that can weigh out. There are a lot of little bad things that sometimes can outweigh the really good things that are in your job. So if you have an analogy of like some grapes, okay, those are the goods, and having ones that are like watermelon, those are like the bad things, although I love both of those. So sure, there's more grapes in a bundle than there is watermelon, but what is out the one that is weighing the heaviest on you, right? Usually when people come home, they're without realizing that they're just exhausted, that they're tired, they take their frustrations out on their family, and that's just not worth it. So do what makes you feel happy. Remember that beauty comes from within, and if you're feeling like crap, you're going to be exuding crap on other people. If you're feeling like crap, you're seeing crap in the mirror, and that's just kind of the way it works. So if you're not happy with where you're at, it's not worth staying there. There's no money in the world that can buy your happiness. You need to have a job necessarily to feed your family, of course, but you can find the things that make you light up inside and then go do that. That's my big, huge tip to you for there. Number 4, relationships have lost their spark. So your significance maybe plays a big role in the feeling beautiful. Crazy. Why are you letting somebody else make you feel beautiful? You should be making yourself feel beautiful. If somebody else is making you feel ugly, find somebody else, because they shouldn't be in your life if they're making you feel ugly. People who love on you should be the ones who are making you feel good about you. That's real love. So if you're in a relationship that you're not feeling good in, if you're in a relationship that's not making you feel cared for, then you need to reevaluate that. You need to either demand the respect that you deserve, talk to the person about how you're feeling, get involved in what you would be working on in this relationship in a two-way street. Evaluate how you are treating that person, and maybe that's why they're treating themselves that way or treating you that way. And the other thing is that what you put out there, how you treat yourself is how other people treat you. So if you're not respecting yourself, if you're making yourself feel ugly, if you're making yourself feel limited and not good, then that's how other people are going to treat you, because other people are a mirror to what you feel and think. So get yourself together, put on some makeup, wear cute clothes, whatever you need to do your hair, get it in a messy bun, whatever makes you feel amazing, and get yourself together. Remind yourself that you are a beautiful, strong individual and that you can do anything that you put your mind to. Spark up that relationship and get connected again. Go back to those dating days. Go back to those days when you're engaged with each other and really loving life. And the last thing that I'm going to share with you today is, your life consists of nothing that makes you happy. The things in your life are not going to make you happy. I know that kind of sounds a little depressing, but it's so true. There are millions of moms out there right now that live for their kids, that live for their job, that live for their husband. And that came out, way wrong. Like I love my kids, I love everybody, but you need to live for yourself. You need to live for you, because you are the one that drives your boat every single day. Your kids are going to grow up and move away. Your husband is another human being that you have really no control over. Who do you have control over? Yourself. It's actually super healthy to take care of you, to spend time and energy taking care of yourself. Because when you don't have the energy, when you are feeling overwhelmed, when you're getting frustrated, when you're feeling tired, when you're feeling not beautiful, that's when those things exude out to your kids, and the life you live goes on repeat. And those are the things that your kids are going to learn from you. Those are the things that other people are going to use to treat you the way they treat you. And so get up early, get ready, drop off your kids to school, go to work, do the things that you need to do, and then take care of yourself at some point in that day. I have chosen to take care of myself in the mornings. I get up earlier. I do my gratitude. I do my prayers. I do my I get my thoughts together, I get my workout in because it makes me feel amazing, and then I come share with you because that's something that lights me up. That's my purpose. That's something that I love doing. It's some self-care for me is to help you feel good too. And so if you're not getting in at least 30 minutes of self-care a day, you need to find some time to do that, because your candle is going to burn down. Your gas tank is going to get empty. You are going to feel stressed and just put down in a way that you're always giving to others, but never getting anything in return. And so you got to be able to fill your own cup before you can pour into others. That is just something that you have to just do. So there's nothing else I can really tell you there other than make sure that you're taking time for you, and you will be stronger, you will be more confident, you will feel good on the inside, and that will help other people know that you are worth it and that you are a beautiful human being, because you are, right? You are so amazing and so beautiful. I hope today that you choose to rise out of your current negativity, out of your current situation, out of the things that are holding you back, and drive forward in the future with confidence and hope and purpose, and knowing that you are the most beautiful thing that God has created in your situation, in your moment, and that you have power inside of you to do good things today. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I look forward to seeing you again next week on Public House Media. We're going to switch things up a little bit. I'm going to be coming live to you here on Public House Media on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And if you still want to catch up with me on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can head over to my page, Choose to Rise. You can find that at Choose to Rise Up on Facebook, and you can get connected with me there. I'm super excited to be sharing on both platforms. I'm so blessed that Public House Media lets me come live here and spread my voice, because everyone has a voice, and we get to uplift people every single day. So super pumped for that. Again, catch me here on Public House Media Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and catch me on Choose to Rise, my page, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Same time, every morning, but I hope that you catch me live there. And if you are on the podcast version, thanks so much for listening. I hope you hit subscribe and that you tell a friend about Public House Media and my podcast, Choose to Rise, and come back for more amazing podcasts from so many other cool people that love to just share their voice with you. I hope you have a great day. Choose to Rise and be beautiful.